Hi, I'm Tyler Post. You're watching Atherton on Air, and here's what's trending. Some of our art students won awards for their creations. Congratulations to Lillian Murphy and Ellie Caudle on their Golden Key Awards. Tune in next week for a more in-depth report on these artists and their creations. This week, we wanted to highlight some of our own media art students. In Mr. Boros' studio directing class, students were asked to create short films with 14 shots and no dialogue. Here's Jedediah with more about the process.
In filmmaking, there's this saying, show don't tell. It's better to show what's going on than to add pointless exposition explaining it. It makes the viewer feel more immersed in the story and allows them to draw their own conclusions. At Atherton, the students in Mr. Boros' studio directing class shot and edited a 14-shot short film without the use of any dialogue to tell a coherent story. Here's some examples of the creativity displayed by the students.
Okay, so for my 14-shot short film, I went through a lot of ideas because I just kind of struggled to find one that, you could fit into 14 shots. So I just kind of ended up doing kind of a silly one about like a car and like breaking into a house.
So the film was a guy gets up in the middle of the night trying to get a snack, but there's nothing good in the fridge. But something caught his eye. It was muffins. He doesn't know where it came from, so he just gets it from the floor. But that was a big mistake in his life because that was someone else's muffins. So the thing got his weapon and took care of the business himself. And the lesson is, you don't take his muffins, or else you pay the price.
So my short film is about this person who arrives home and they see a mysterious package on their front porch. And the entire short film, they're kind of pacing around, and it cuts to different shots of them like deciding, should I open this, should I not? And then the final scene is them opening it, but we don't see what's actually in the box. So it's like a mystery.
After the editing process, the creativity of the students at Atherton was showcased to their peers, and now they're showcased to you. For Our Kids, I'm Atherton correspondent Jedediah Williams.
Thanks, Jedediah, and thanks to all those students who showed us their short films. COVID has changed quite a lot of things in our life, and even on this show. Molly Jett interviewed some students on how the pandemic has affected the way they dress today.
COVID has caused many changes in everyone's everyday life, including how they dress. Most people use clothing as a way to express themselves fully, and it can help others read their personality. Some common styles we see at Atherton are Y2K, casual wear, vintage, and streetwear. Everyone can express themselves freely, whether it be comfy or dressing up.
My name's Omega Booker. I'm in 10th grade.
I would say just basic and plain colors, really. Like when I look at my dad and like uncle's old pictures, I just try and like fit that type of style. COVID definitely made me dress more how I wanted to dress and like more comfortable.
My name is Hannah Cosby. I like earth tones a lot, like greens and browns. I think during quarantine my wardrobe just got more muted and less colorfulness.
It counts as indie? I don't know. I don't know what I'd really consider it. I guess me, Jonathan. John Earl Duvall, Grandpa. Props to you, man. Yeah, he's definitely inspiration. Most def. I mean, I kind of dressed like I was in a Hollister ad up until COVID happened, and then I got a little more comfortable wearing whatever I wanted.
As you can see throughout this week's outfits, it shows how even when people dress up, they're still comfortable in what they wear. For Our Kids, I'm Molly Jett.
Thanks, Molly. Very interesting topic. Clearly, COVID has changed how some students at Atherton express themselves through what they wear. This week and last week, Louisville has gotten more snow than usual. Let's see how some Atherton students celebrated their time off and what they did in the snow. Thanks to Anthony Barnes for filming that snow footage. Looks like a lot of fun was had. Thanks for watching Atherton on Air. I'm Tyler Post, and have a great weekend.